Hello, I'm Dave, the original fumbling foodie, and today I'm going to show you how to make scrambled eggs the French style, often called French scrambled egg. Now the main difference between the American style and the French style is that in the French style we don't do the eggs in a frying pan on our stove. We scramble the eggs in a double boiler. And the reason for that is this: an egg yolk will completely cook at 145 degrees Fahrenheit, and the egg white will cook at 155 degrees Fahrenheit. So we don't need a lot of heat. In fact, if we use a lot of heat, what happens is that the proteins in the egg whites will bind together and they will get tough. Now if you're making an omelet, you do want some of that. You do want some of that binding so that the omelet won't fall apart. But in scrambled eggs, we want them to be as tender as possible. And so we're going to use a double boiler to scramble our eggs. Now you can see here we're not using anything fancy. You can use a regular double boiler if you want, but I'm just simply using a stainless steel mixing bowl in one of my saucepans to do this. So let's get started. I'm going to turn the heat on. I'm going to pour the scrambled eggs, the eggs in here, and add a little bit of cream. Okay. Going to add some salt, a little bit of pepper, going to mix those up well. And it's going to take a few minutes for the water in here to come up to temperature, and so I'm going to pause this video until it does that. Okay, you can see that the water in the saucepan has started to simmer, and so we'll put the mixing bowl with the eggs, the egg mixture, on top of here, and then from here on in, it really is very, very much like the scrambled eggs that you would do in a skillet on your stove. It takes a little longer because we're cooking over a lower temperature, but that's really the only difference. Okay, as we can see, they're starting to cook here now. And so we scrape the bowl just like we would if we were cooking scrambled eggs in a skillet on a stove. Now I've seen other videos that say that the bowl should not be touching the water, that the indirect heat is important, but I think you understand now that it's really not the indirect heat, it's really the temperature here that's important. We are cooking these at no more than 212 degrees. And that's really the important thing. So if your boiling water is actually touching the bottom here, that's really fine. It's not in my case, but if it is in your case, that's really just fine. These are almost done. You can pretty much do these to whatever consistency you like. Some people like them very firm. Some people like them very soft. I kind of like them somewhere in the middle. And there we have it. I'm going to scrape these out onto the plate. And there you have French scrambled eggs. These are the lightest, fluffiest, creamiest scrambled eggs that you have ever tasted. And here they are. And I do want to warn you, once you've made scrambled eggs this way, and you've tasted them and you've eaten them this way, you're never going to go back to making scrambled eggs in a skillet again. I'm Dave, the fumbling foodie. Thank you.